Let me go to the first one first, telling lies. Now, the psychologist says that there are crucial differences in the lies that women made and men. Do you know that? Can you tell me what's the difference? Man and women telling lies. The psychologists make a study and noted a difference. And this morning in the car, I had an argument with my wife on this. Who is the better liar? My wife said, man. All right. Now, what's the difference between the lies that women tell and men tell? Generally speaking, the women will tell a lie to make someone feel happy. For example, you go invited to a house and you taste the food is horrible. You say, it's very nice. To make the host feel good. But men usually tell lies with a male ego in it. For example, he catch a fish this size, he go home and tell the fish this size. He go to office and say, I caught a fish that size. It's ego, because you want to project yourself. Well, your ego, your pride is most of the time in there. And so he noticed this difference. The psychologist by the name of Bella M. DiPolo of the University of Virginia found that when women lie, they tend to focus on making others feel better, and men simply has the male ego in it, like I said. Men lie to build themselves up or to conceal something. So DiPolo says, this is what DiPolo says, but according to another psychologist by the name of Michael Lewis, in his book entitled Lying and Deception in Everyday Life, men are more likely to lie to enhance themselves than women. But consistent lying, he said, consistent lying, whether it's even about minor matters, he used the word, can unglue marriage. Unglue marriage. I like the word, first time I come across the word, I'm going to use it more often now. Unglue a marriage. The marriage that was glued by God, but consistent lying, whether it's just more minor lie, will ultimately unglue a marriage and destroy or destabilize a family. And so, friends, this is it eats like a white ant, eating the platform here slowly without you noticing. And one day you realize, poof, you collapse. And that is the danger of lying. So in Proverbs 12, verse 22, the Bible says, the Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy. And in fact, Proverbs 18:21, I mentioned, because the tongue has the power of life and death. It can heal or kill. So it can rob God of his glory. Our life is called into existence to glorify God. But God, sometimes it robs God of glory. And that's why in the community of faith, sometimes we take serious view of sin. Some people say, Pastor, why are we making such a big fuss about this little thing? The world is happening everywhere. The issues of sexual immorality and all that. Pastor, why are we so conservative? Let me tell you this. God warned us, because by committing that sin, we actually dishonor God. The whole purpose of God calling us into a community is to glorify God. So that the non-Christian, when they look at us, they see, oh, there's something different about this God that they believe in. This community is different from other community. And that is the power of the gospel. That is the power of Christ when he went on to the cross. He reacted, or he responded to the crucifixion in the way that's different from other people. He responded with love in spite of hate. He did not use hate against hate, anger against anger. He uses love, the sacrificial love, in response to what happened in the world. We also know the sin of lying will actually caught up with all of us. It cannot be hidden. One day it will catch up with us. It is like this humorous story about a school principal who received a phone call. And the phone call, the voice said, Thomas Bradley won't be in school today. And the principal was a bit suspicious with the voice. He asked, who is speaking, please? And the voice came back, my father. Another story, very smart, a man called his home. He decided to be a bit cheeky and said to the wife, honey, I have been asked to go fishing at Taman Negara with my boss and several of my friends. And we'll be gone for a week. There is a good opportunity for me to get promotion that I've been waiting for. You know, my boss is there. I can actually And also, so he asked me to come along. So would you please pack enough clothes for a week and set my fishing rod and tackle box ready? We are leaving straight from office, and I will swing by the house to pick up the things up. And oh, please pack my new blue silk pajamas. The wife thinks that sounds a little fishy, But being a good wife, she does exactly what her husband asks. And the following weekend, he comes home a little tired, but otherwise looking good. The wife welcomes him back and asks if he have caught many fish. He said, yes, lots of tilapia, some jelawat, a few empura. Wow. But why didn't you pack my new blue silk pajamas like I asked you to? And the wife replied, I did. They were packed in your tackle box. The wife very smart. Some of you don't get it, some get it, right? He has not even opened his tackle box. He was doing something else, fooling around. Probably he has cheated the wife. Friends, the sins will always find us out. And from my experience as a pastor, I know that whatever sins, the sins of adultery and whatever is it, cannot be hid forever. It will be found out. And when it's found out that day, it will destroy the family. And so